Welcome back to another video on the study of trigonometry for JAMB and WAEC students. Alright, so last class we looked at the definition of trigonometry and special function of angle, and we dealt with how to identify hypotenuse, opposite and adjacent, and also we look at the concept of Secant, and finally we dealt with the inverse function of angle, and we took some past questions and I gave an assignment. If you are interested in our previous class on the introduction to trigonometry, I'll drop the link to the introduction in the description of this video, or perhaps you can click on the link you see above you here. So click on the link, it will take you directly to our previous class when we learned about trigonometry from scratch. Let's proceed by looking at the concept of relationship between trigonometric function, or you call it trig function, right? To save space, that's why I use trig, right? So trig function. So when it comes to relationship between trig function, I think there are about six stuff to note when it comes to relationship between trig function. There are about 6 parameters to note there, and after knowing the 6, you are good to go when it comes to relationship between trig function. First things first, for this one here, your very first thing to note is that sine theta can be expressed as the cos of the complement angle. By the way, this 90 minus theta is said to be complement angle. So I can express sine theta as being equal to what? Cos of what? The complement angle. Number 2, if I have cos theta, I can express cos theta as being equal to the sine of what? The complement angle. This is number 2. The second thing to note. The third one is that if I have sec theta, this becomes what? The cosec of the complement angle. Alright, I have this. The fourth one to note, if I have cosec theta, this can be expressed as sec of what? The complement angle. Number 5, which is the fifth one, if I have cot theta, this can be expressed as the tan of the complement angle. Finally, number 6, if I have tan theta, this can be expressed as the cot of the complement angle. So these are refers to all 6 concepts are referred to as relationship between trig function. Like you can see, for sine I have cos, for cos I have sine, for sec I have cosec, for cosec I have sec. Like they are entering each other, as you can see in order of arrangement as I gave you the board. So these are what you need to note when it comes to relationship between trig functions. So at this junction now, we'll take several examples, past questions, and then we'll solve and look how to evaluate problems of this nature. Welcome back. Let's look at yet these 5 examples, perhaps past questions, for the study of relationship between trig functions. For this first one, now listen up. When it comes to this concept, it's not a must to do what I do, but the idea there is to get the concept. Looking at this, I have sine theta as equal to cos of complement angle. I can still express cos theta as what? Sine of what? Complement angle. So that was like the relationship between this stuff. Now listen, let's do number 1, and I'll try to explain what I mean by what I said initially, right? So solution, Now listen up, please. I'll use number 1 to do a scenario, right? I'll use number 1 to do a scenario, and then number 2, 3, 4, 5, I'll just do it the way I want, right? But just get the concept, please. Number 1 there, number 1, I'm having that sine theta is equal to what? Cos of what? 50. Now listen, I can solve this man in 2 ways and still be correct. I can solve literally everything here in 2 ways and still get the same answer. So I'll use this one example to show you the 2 ways, and then it's now left to you. Me, I'll use just 1 way to save time, because if I'm saying I can use 2 ways for this, 2 ways for this, 2 ways, time will go, right? So I'll use this number 1 to show you the 2 ways of doing this stuff. So now you can just try your own at home to try without this one. You can solve this one using the first way and second way and check your answer, compare them. If they are the same, definitely you're correct. If they're not the same, definitely you are wrong. All right, for this number 1 here, what do we know? This sin theta, I can express sin theta alone in terms of what? Cos of what? Complement angle. So replace this one as being what? Cos of what? 90 minus what? Theta, being equal to what? Cos this is I doubt this question. I think it's cos 5 theta. Okay, perhaps cos 50. Let's proceed. From here, what do you observe from here? I observe that, listen up, at this level in mathematics, there are some techniques you need to be familiar with. That is, if I have, let's say I have 5ab squared to be equal to, let's say AC, for instance. Check my left and right hand side. A is common, so it means that A can cancel A. In mathematics, if I have the same expression in the opposite side of an equation, they can cancel out. That is, I can say this cos can cancel this cos because they are the same thing. For me, I'll have what? 90 minus theta should go to what? 50. Now let's get theta. It's easy. From here, take theta here and bring 50 here. I'll have 90 minus 50 equal to theta. Let's get theta. So therefore, theta should be equal to 90 minus 50, and that's equal to 50, 90, that's 40. So theta there is 40 degrees. So using the case 1, I have theta to be what? 40 degree. Let's take the same example, and use the case 2, and we'll still get the same answer. So what I have here was sine theta to be equal to what? Cos of 50. For case 1, observe that I choose to change my left hand side to become what is similar to right hand side here. I change sine to cos so that they can cancel each other. Now let me leave sine. Let me now change this cos to sine. Now listen, to change cos to sine, it's easy. I'm having cos, right? Now let's change this cos. By the way, this cos is this cos, this 50 is the angle. So to change it becomes what? I'll have sine. So keep this one down. I'll have sine theta to be equal to change cos to sine, I'll have what? Sine into what? Into 90 minus theta, and theta there is what? Minus 50. So this is what I have here. So in essence, this will cancel this. I'll have that theta is equal to 90 minus 50 straight up, and from here theta is equal to 40 degrees. So this is how I solve problems of this nature, right? You can you can get one in order, right? You can do it in 2 ways and still get the correct. All right, let's do example 2. So example 2, I'll just go using one way. 3 using one way. 4 one way. 5 one way. And then you can try your own using the other concept there and still get the same answer. All right, let's do number 2. Number 2. All right. For number 2, what do I have there? I have that sine 2 alpha is equal to, minus cos alpha is equal to 0. Let us first, we said when it comes to relationship with this three function, something is always equal to something, not something minus other thing. So that's like to make this thing to be in equal to form, I'll have to take this one other side here. So I'll have what? Sine 2 alpha equal to what? Cos alpha. So take this one here, it becomes a positive cos alpha. So from here, I can choose take cos alpha to sine or change sine to cos. So let me choose take sine. To sine, I'll have cos of what? The complement 90 minus what? The angle there is what? 2 alpha, right? Equal to what? Cos alpha. This cos will cancel this cos. From here, I'll have 90 minus 2 alpha is equal to alpha. Take this one here. I'll have 90 equal to what? Alpha plus 2 alpha. This will give 90 equal to what there? 3 alpha. To get alpha, so alpha now will be equal to what? 90 divided by 3. So alpha should be equal to 30 degrees. All right, this is how you solve this particular question. So I expect that you should be able to solve number 3 yourself. So do number 3 as an assignment, and then also do number 4 as an assignment for me. I'll do number 5 to give you an idea on how to do number 4. So do 3, 4 for me as an assignment and leave your answer in the comment section. So let me do number 5 and end this concept, please. All right, number 5 there. I have tan into theta plus 35 degrees being equal to cot of 3 theta minus 5. So I can choose to go with either tan to cot or either cot to tan, any of it. Let me just take it from here. I'll change it tan to cot. So for tan, observe, that becomes cot. So I have cot of what? 90 minus theta. My theta here is everything, not just 335, is what? Everything in bracket. So put a bracket, everything here, theta plus 35. So put this in a square bracket, this one in a square bracket. Listen up. For tan, this becomes cot 90 minus theta. The theta here now is assumed as what? Everything here which I have here being equal to this cot into what? The 3 theta minus 5. So I have this. Of course, we expect this to cancel this. What I have here, I'll have 90 minus into theta plus 35 being equal to 3 theta minus 5. From here, expand the bracket using negative. So I have 90 minus theta minus what? 35 is equal to 3 theta minus 5. Right? So on further expression here, I'll try to make it a subject, right? So from here, I'll have 90 minus 35. This one home becomes a plus 5, being equal to what? 3 theta. Take this one here becomes a plus theta. So alright, from here now, if I should solve this, 90 minus what's it called? 90 minus 35, that should give around 40, that's around 35, right? Yeah. Okay, all right. 60, 55. So I have 55. 55, all right, 55 plus this 5 here, being equal to what? 3 theta plus theta. So per se, this should give 4 theta straight up, 4 theta, right? So from here, proceed from here, this will give 60 equal to what? 4 theta, all right? So let's get theta divided by 4 by 4. So theta should be equal to 1 here. This is 15 degrees. So theta should be equal to 15 degrees. I'd solve, as you can see the way I solved it. So since I solved this particular question. Alright, see you in our next class. So do well to solve 1 and 2 and leave your answer in the comment section.